Live, BTS finally reunites at Los Angeles Beach. Taehyung does something shocking. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our deep dives into the world of BTS and the mysteries behind their journey. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next in today's story. Now, let's set the stage. For months, ARMY has been waiting for this reunion. The members of BTS, each busy with their own projects, military service, and personal lives, hadn't been seen together like this since their last public appearance. The world of K-pop had almost grown used to their separation. But then, whispers began spreading. A private gathering was being arranged in Los Angeles, away from Seoul, away from the watchful eyes of paparazzi. Why Los Angeles? Maybe because the city has always been a symbolic chapter in BTS's global story. After all, it was in LA that they performed their first ever stadium show in the United States, where they felt the pulse of a fandom that stretched across oceans. Could it be fate that their reunion happened here? When the news broke, first as a rumor, then confirmed by a blurry photo of the seven walking along the beach, the internet exploded. Hashtags trended worldwide within minutes. Armies around the globe stayed up through the night, refreshing timelines, hoping for a clearer glimpse of their idols. But what no one expected was that this reunion wasn't just a friendly walk on the sand. There was tension in the air, a silent storm gathering between the laughter and hugs. And at the center of it all was Kim Taehyung. From the beginning of the day, witnesses described the mood as strangely bittersweet. Jin, recently discharged, looked healthier, his smile radiant under the setting sun. Jungkook, always the emotional one, had moments where he seemed to fight back tears as he clung to his hyungs. Namjoon, thoughtful as ever, kept glancing at the horizon, as if calculating the weight of this moment. Jimin and J-Hope tried to lighten the mood with playful shouts, running through the shallow waves like kids. And Suga, always observant, stood slightly apart, arms crossed, his expression unreadable. Everything seemed perfect, almost too perfect. And that's when it happened. Taehyung, known for his calm aura and sometimes unpredictable actions, suddenly broke away from the group. He walked toward the crashing waves, his silhouette growing darker against the fading light. At first, the members laughed, thinking he was just being his usual artistic, whimsical self. But then, something changed. He turned back, his eyes scanning each of his brothers, and shouted something no fan could quite make out. The wind carried his voice away, leaving behind only the echo of urgency. Jungkook froze. Jin's smile faltered. Namjoon took a step forward as if to stop him, but hesitated. What could Taehyung have said that made even Namjoon, the leader, hesitate? This was no ordinary reunion. Something deeper was unfolding. Some fans present claimed Taehyung looked almost angry, as if carrying a secret he could no longer keep. Others insisted his tone wasn't anger, it was desperation, like a man trying to warn the people he loves most about something coming. Could it be connected to the rumors about BTS's future with HYB? Or perhaps something more personal, hidden from the public eye? To understand why this moment feels so charged, we have to rewind. Throughout BTS's history, Taehyung has always been a figure of mystery. While other members are more direct about their struggles, V has often chosen to express himself through cryptic art, poetry, or silence. Fans remember his haunting posts during difficult times, when he would upload a single line that would send ARMY into a frenzy of theories. "I'll be the one standing in the storm," he once wrote years ago, and many believe tonight at the beach might be the storm he was talking about. Was this his way of signaling something larger? Something even the other members weren't ready to face? The most shocking part is what happened immediately after. Jungkook, unable to hold back his emotions, ran toward Taehyung. His face was wet, not just from the ocean spray but from tears streaming freely. Witnesses say Jungkook grabbed Taehyung's arm, pleading with him, his voice cracking in the wind. The youngest of BTS has always been deeply connected to V, their friendship going back to their trainee days, built on laughter, games, and unspoken brotherhood. To see Jungkook so shaken, so openly vulnerable in front of the others, struck everyone like a lightning bolt. What could possibly break Jungkook's composure like that? What truth was Taehyung trying to unveil that made the golden magne cry? And here's where things take an even stranger turn. Instead of resisting, Taehyung allowed Jungkook to hold on to him, but his expression didn't soften. It was as if he had made a decision, one that couldn't be undone. The rest of the group rushed closer, surrounding the two. Jin, with his protective hyung instinct, tried to comfort Jungkook. J-Hope, visibly shaken, kept glancing at Namjoon for direction. And Namjoon, always the pillar of logic, looked as though he was fighting an invisible war inside himself. Should he silence Taehyung to protect the group's peace? Or should he let him speak, risking everything they've built together? The waves crashed louder. The sky dimmed. And ARMY, watching the clips and piecing together fragments from fan accounts, could only speculate. What did Taehyung reveal on that beach? Was it about BTS's uncertain future, their contracts, or something more personal about Jin's condition and the group's struggles? All we know is that the world stopped to watch this moment unfold, holding its breath for what would come next. What followed on that Los Angeles beach was not captured in full by cameras. Most fans only saw fragments, shaky clips on phones, muffled voices swallowed by the crashing tide. But those who were there insist the energy shifted in a way they had never felt before. Some described it as heartbreaking, others as inspiring, but everyone agreed, Taehyung had said something that changed the atmosphere completely. For a long moment, silence held the group together like a fragile thread. The setting sun disappeared below the horizon, leaving only the silver glow of the moonlight reflecting across the water. It was at this point, some witnesses claimed, that Taehyung placed a hand on Jungkook's shoulder and whispered something directly into his ear. Jungkook's reaction was immediate, he broke down completely, collapsing against Taehyung's chest. The youngest member of BTS, often seen as strong and resilient, cried openly as if years of hidden emotion had finally erupted all at once. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want to stay updated on every twist and turn in the world of BTS. And tell me in the comments, what do you think Taehyung said that night? Do you believe it's about their future, or something even deeper? Your thoughts could unlock the truth. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and always keep your eyes on the horizon.